from those who are in the chat? Any Muslim like to call us? Say something. Why a prophet of God is not sure he is a prophet of God? And by the way, when Muhammad he received this verse, Muhammad already he received more than 10 chapters in the Quran. It's too late. I mean, if this had happened in the first verse Muhammad received from the Quran, I understand. If this is the second verse, the second day, the second week, now Muhammad is a prophet already for years. Now you are in doubt about yourself if you are a prophet or not. How such a thing can happen? Now we have a guy on a call, but I'm not sure if I can make him join our conversation here. Let me see if it's possible to. He's a Muslim, by the way. His name is Nightmare from Morocco, and by the way, this guy he is 50 years old, but always he thought that his God Allah is a spirit, which is very funny. I mean, how a person he do such a mistake. He believe in Islam, but he do not know if his God is a spirit or not. Let me see if I can invite him to join us. In okay, I will give you a ring, Nightmare. All right. Please don't shout and don't use a bad language. All right. And I will let you speak to a brother Al-Fadi. I will leave it between you and him. Let us see what he can do. What do you think, guys? Let us see. I'm going to send you an invitation. Please join us. All right. Are you there, Nightmare? Nightmare, are you there? Answer, please. I send you an invitation. All right. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Hi. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we do. I hope Al-Fadi hear you too. Do you hear Al-Fadi?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, good. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just talking about, you said that the prophet didn't know that he was a prophet. That's what you said?
Well, it's not me who's saying that. The verse is saying that. Don't you see it?
Okay. All right, let me explain to you the verse.
All right.
Okay? Okay, no, because I get tired anytime you talk and you say this guy didn't know that his God is not a spirit. How many times you repeat that?
I mean, is it true or not? Okay, it doesn't matter. Is it true? Is it true or a lie? How a man is 50 years old do not know that? I mean,
well, okay, how a man like you, I don't know how you are. You are probably 30, 40. You are a native Arab speaker, and you call the word Tawheed a verb. Unification is a verb.
Yeah, word Tawheed means unification.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, very embarrassing. Okay, go.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing that you do not know even if your God is a spirit or not. And I showed it from the dictionary. I showed it from the dictionary, Nightmare. I showed it from the dictionary what Tawheed means. You are trying to change the topic. We will go after you finish this one, answer this one, and we'll go to Tawheed.
It's not a verb. It's a noun.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Go on. We will go back.
Okay. This verse, is if you are in doubt about what we revealed to you, ask those who read the scripture. Okay. The word is there. The word in question. I'm gonna put it in Arabic. In. You know what is in? Is in. In Arabic, there are two types of conditional words. One is called ida. Okay. One is called in. Ida looks like if in English, okay? Which does not exist in the verse. We don't have ida. It says in. In is the word used in the verse, but it has hypothetical meaning. Okay? It says, Cordoba says that the insertion of the letter F to the conditional word in look like this. Fa'in does not mean that the action occurred or whether or not it occurs. The conditional word in, is used often on what is not realizable. Even used with the noun reasonably possible thing, as in the verse 43 and 81 says, in the most gracious had a son, I will be the first to worship. The credibility of the conditional sentence does not depend on its occurrence as it's displayed. Okay, it was known among Arabs from their speech to talk like that. For example, a man may say to his son, in you are my son, then be kind to me. And he does not doubt that his son is his son. Ibn Abbas, okay, this is the, the Abbas, he's saying the meaning of the verse 1094, he said, then ask those who read the book before you. Book meaning the Torah and the Injil. Before you are the people of the book who believe in Muhammad. He said, ask them if you are in doubt that you have been mentioned in the script. Okay, and that's so the word another one, Sa'id bin Jubayr was asked about the verse, 10:4. If you are in doubt, etc. He said, Prophet never doubt, nor he asked.
All right.
And also including Qatada.
You finish? You finish? You finish?
He told, let me finish. Just wait. He told us that the message of Allah said, after he received the story, he said, I don't doubt and I will not ask.
All right. Okay.
This is
in the same book you are reading for me from. After I will give you a short answer, and I will give the mic to Brother Al-Fadi to speak to you. In the same book you are reading from Al-Qurtubi, it says, والمعنى if you have any doubt about what we've been taught to you, then فسألت أهل الكتاب لأزالوا عنك الشك. So Allah is saying clearly, if you have a doubt about what we gave to you, we should go and ask the Christians, and they will take any doubt from your mind. This is Al-Qurtubi, the same book you are mentioning and you are reading for us from. And I will leave the rest to Brother Al-Fadi to speak to you. Go ahead, Al-Fadi.
Hi, Nightmare. Thank you for joining here. I just wanted to ask you alluded to Qurtubi, who's about 600 years, give or take, after the time of the Prophet. You also made reference to some statements that Ibn Kathir also alluded to, which is about 700 years later. How come you didn't look at the Tabari? Because the Tabari is being honest enough to say that God is telling Muhammad, if you are in doubt about the truth concerning what we have told you, what we revealed to you, that the people of Israel should find you in their books, then go and ask some of them, like Abdullah ibn Salam. So why would Al-Tabari, who is the closest out of these other sources to the time of Muhammad, about 300 years later, actually capture the essence of the verse just exactly like CP mentioned it also?
Okay. Well, you believe that Ibn Abbas is before Tabari? Okay?
I do believe Ibn Abbas before Tabari.
Yeah, well, then Ibn Abbas, he said meaning the Torah. You can ask them whether you are mentioned if you are in doubt that you have been mentioned in their scripture.
I guess the question is this: why does he have to ask people and not trust in God?
But I just said the word in. You know what is the word in Arabic mean? It's hypothetical. You don't use it. It doesn't say ida.
What led to this? What led to this? If I'm going to tell somebody, if I'm going to tell my son, if you are doubting me, go and ask, what led to this conversation? Unless my son really was arguing with me, or I sense that he's really not buying 100% everything I told him.
No, because it doesn't say ida. Okay? If that's an ida, it says in. In is supposed, assume. There's big difference
Okay. So Nightmare, you are saying that your Allah, he make an assumption which is not exist. So he is not God. He is saying, if you have such a thing, but Muhammad, he don't have it anyway. So Allah, he was wrong. He's assuming that Muhammad, he might have it, but Muhammad never have.
Is that إن كان للرحمن الرحمن ولد أن أول العابدين.
Okay, so but Allah, he now is talking about a man.
He's just making hypothetical. إن كان للرحمن ولد فأن أول العابدين. You know this verse?
Thank you for mentioning that. What was the purpose of saying إن كان للرحمن ولدا unless if it was to argue against the Christian's claim? So there was a reason for it. So what's the reason here?
What do you mean? What was the reason for?
What's the reason for فإن كنت في شك مما أنزلنا إليك? Why did your God have to make this hypothetical assumption? What's the object lesson here? Who is he teaching?
No, I can answer that question. Because that's what I know.
Is it complicated? I'm asking a simple question. Is it that complicated?
All what I know that in is different than ida. In does not indicate the materialization of the occurrence. It rather indicates the possibility and the probability of the occurrence.
Brother Nightmare, let me ask you this question. You, right now, apparently talking from a grammatical standpoint. Okay, great. I respect that. Tell me about the average Muslim now who's going to hear this. What do you think they're going to think?
The Muslim who doesn't know in Arabic, that's what you're trying to say?
Or doesn't know this grammatical condition that you just mentioned. The difference between ida and in.
No, of course, you have to ask a scholar for interpretation of the verse.
So their salvation depends on a scholar. So we go back to a human being. That's my point.
Not only this, read with me, please, in the screen. Nightmare and Brother Al-Fadi, read with me the screen. It says, وَإِن كُنتُم فِي رَيْبٍ مِمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَى عَبْدِنَا. The same statement. They were in rape, they were in doubt or not. Is it hypothetical? In kuntum fi raib, you are saying this it's not happening. It's not the same as either, But Allah, He uses it only even for the kuffar. He says the same statement. If you have a doubt about what we sent to our slave, bring a verse like this. So there is a story. There is something happening there. Muhammad, he have a doubt about his belief.
No, what the prophet says after he listened this verse, he say, let me say, I don't doubt and I will not ask. That's what the prophet said.
So Allah was wrong. So Allah was wrong. Allah, He says to him, if you have a doubt, but Muhammad, he don't have a doubt.
Assumption.
What kind of assumption? Okay. Imagine if I say to you assumption, but I am God. You see, assumption can be accepted from a man because he do not know. I say to you, if you are hungry, go and eat in the kitchen because I am making an assumption. But maybe you are hungry.
You make something. It's like, for example, you can say, for example, if I were president, I will do. You're just making an assumption.
Yeah, I make an assumption because I am as a human making an assumption. God, He knew if Muhammad he have a doubt or not. So what the purpose? This is what Al-Fadi is asking you. Why he's asking him if you have a doubt? If you don't have a doubt, do Allah knows that Muhammad don't have a doubt? So what now? What we learn from this? I mean, what is the point of this if Muhammad he don't have a doubt?
I can't answer that question.
You cannot answer everything.
God doesn't know.
You cannot answer. Look. Muslims always they cannot answer anything which look embarrassing. Same time, Allah He knows everything, and Allah is making an assumption which is a false assumption, but yet He's God. Allah is making if you are in doubt in what we reveal to you, ask the Christians. So, but he don't have a doubt. So Allah is giving him a false guidance. Go and ask the Christians about what then? He do not need to ask the questions. He do not need to go to the Christians. So what is the point of this verse? Unless Muhammad really have a doubt about what he believe in.
No, Muhammad doesn't say. He said, I don't doubt, and I will.
Listen. What do you mean Muhammad did not say? Who knows better, Allah or Muhammad?
Allah know better than Muhammad.
Okay, in the verse after, verse number 95, it says, وَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And don't be one of those who accuse Allah of lying. Why Allah is saying to Muhammad that?
What did you repeat? What he said?
This guy, he speaks Arabic, but he's my friend, listen. ولا تكونن من الذين كذبوا بآيات الله فتكون من الخاسرين. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those who accuse Allah of lying, so you will be one of the losers. Why Allah saying that to Muhammad?
No. Kadabu is not like Kadabu. Deny.
It's the same. Kadabu, guys. Kadabu is not the same as lying. Kadabu. Listen. The word kadaba. We speak Arabic. Al-Fadi. Is the word kadaba. Does it mean deny or they accuse of a lie? You tell me.
It's a lie, of course.
We can go right now. We can show them in the screen in the dictionary. Do you want to show everybody a nightmare? I can do it right now. In the dictionary, the word kadiba, kadhab, kadhabu, it's mean accuse of a lie.
No. Kadiba is different than kadaba.
Kadhaba is a verb. He accused of a lie.
No.
Hold on. Okay.
Kadaba is one verb. Kadiba is another verb. Two different verbs.
Okay. Why Allah? I will go with you. Just to show you how funny the Muslim when you're trying to defend. Why Allah saying to Muhammad, don't be one of those who deny the Quran if Muhammad never denied the Quran.
Why you just saying that? That's a speech in Arabic.
So Allah is. Are you saying that your God is the one who speaks for no reason? He say things doesn't make sense.
No,
Muhammad don't. No, you have to explain.
Like
you have to explain why he says to him, don't be one of those who they accuse Allah of lying. Yet Muhammad don't accuse Allah of lying. Why he's saying that to him?
Deny, don't say that accuse Allah of lying. Don't mistranslate the words.
Abdul, listen. I can right now in the front of everybody. I go to the dictionary and I get you busted. Do you want me to do that live?
What? Read the verse. Are you reading verse translation? Or you are making your own translation?
I'm not even reading translation. The word kazzaba, the Muslim translation is false. Kazzaba in Arabic.
Now in order to protect yourself.
So do you accept the Muslim translation yourself?
Well, what they are translated there, they are translated lying, they are translated deny.
No. Okay. Do you accept or not? Do you accept yes or no? Do you accept Muslim translation?
I mean, of course, I'm not to say 100%.
Okay. Do you accept it? Do you accept it? Okay. Let me ask you. Do you accept the dictionary? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's the dictionary. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to open dictionary in front of everybody. Hold on.
Yeah, but tell me what they have to translate. Why do you don't want us to tell me what they have?
I asked you, do you accept translation? You said no. So why I want to show you translation?
No, I'm not saying no.
Okay. Hold on. We will go to the dictionary live in front of everybody, and we will see what the word means. I will type it in front of everybody. Here we go. Okay. This is the dictionary. Everybody can see it. Live. Guys, read with me. I will zoom in. Okay. This is the dictionary. Do you see it? Accuse of lying, call a liar, give the lie to, accuse someone of liar, to call a liar.
I don't see it. I don't see it there. I don't see it.
Not my business. People, they can't see it. The screen is on. Guys, everybody, do you see it? So you are not being honest. The word kadhaba is a verb, accusing of somebody of lying. So don't be one of those who kadhabu, those who accuse me of lying. Why Allah saying Muhammad?
Okay. So let me tell you one thing. Read to me the translation. Okay.
What translation? We are showing you dictionary right now.
Yeah, the verse. How they translate it.
I don't care. You speak Arabic. Listen. You are speaking now. You are speaking. Me and Al-Fadi and you speak Arabic. And this is the Arabic dictionary. Does it say that kadhaba mean accused of lying? Yes or no?
It depends on the context. Tell me how they translate.
Listen, all the context. Here we go. All the context in front of our eyes. All of it. All the let us say options.
Okay.
All of them is about lying, making lies, accused lies. Read it. Read it.
Listen. Okay. Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yeah, you are speaking. Go
Can I
ahead.
speak?
Yeah.
Okay. The dictionary that you have right now, that is say كذب أنكر.
Yes.
Ankara.
It says no. No, it doesn't say. No, it doesn't say that. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. Right here. Right here.
Ankara is to deny.
My friend, it's in the screen. Read it with me. It says كذب اتهم بالكذب. Read it. You see it? I will make it big, wide. You see it? كذب mean اتهم بالكذب. He accused of lying. And we go to the translation in front of it. It says accused of lying.
كذب, it says to deny. Yes or no?
كذب. Okay, to deny what? To deny a lie.
Okay. You got two definitions.
No,
Okay.
I'm not the one who's saying that. You, the dictionary in front of me doesn't say to deny. It doesn't say that. كذب is a verb.
It says أنكر. It says أنكر.
Ankara what? Ankara what?
Ankara is to deny.
Ankara what? Ankara. He deny Allah. You know, nightmare. I invited you. The problem I don't like nightmare is this guy. He's not honest. We show in the front of our eyes in the screen the dictionary, and this is a Muslim website. Have nothing to do with me. Have nothing to do with him. We did not call this website to ask them to put this in there. And this is the website. Have nowhere it says just to deny. It is about you are saying falsehood, falsely, lies, accused of lying. All of options is there. Deny of what? Deny of a lie. Kadiba.
No, deny books. That's what it said the verse.
Deny what? Deny what Allah He sent. Deny what? What does that mean? When somebody deny Allah to be Allah, what does that mean? He accused Muhammad to be a false prophet. Is that correct?
No. Deny. What you don't know English.
Okay, let me ask you. Nightmare. When a Christian refuse Muhammad to be a prophet of God, isn't it mean when he deny him, he right away automatically he's saying Muhammad is a liar? Do you agree?
Yeah, for him Muhammad is an impostor.
Okay, thank you very much. We are done.
Okay.
Go. I don't want to waste my time. We go back to Brother Al-Fadi. You see, guys, this is how they try to fool us. It doesn't matter how much you show them reference. I'm showing the dictionary. What do you think, Al-Fadi, of what this guy said?
Yeah, I mean, it just amazes me. I just his focus is on the grammar. I mean, this is the problem with our friends, the Muslim friends. It's always like something new. Whenever they run out of arguments, something new comes in, and he's using an argument between either or in. So find me a Muslim who doesn't speak Arabic that will understand the difference between the two. They're going to rely on translations.
My friend, even the Quran, grammar is wrong.
Exactly.
The Quran has no grammar.
And also, why would Allah make such an assumption anyway? What was the purpose behind this assumption? Just to put it in there, just in case? Okay, so Muslims doubt a lot of things these days. Why is it when they come to ask us questions, all of a sudden our book now is corrupt, when their God is making the assumption that our good is good? The book is good for them to come and ask.
You see, when you spoke to him in the beginning, he tried to play with the grammar of inna. It's an assumption, maybe not. But the second verse confirm. It says, and don't be one of those who accuse us of our verses of lies. Otherwise, you will be a loser. And now, right away, he starts saying, "Oh, let us go to the translation." This person, the same guy, if I show him different translation, he will say, "I don't accept it." Now he want to go by the translation. We show him the dictionary. So, you know, this is the problem with Muslims. They have a lack of honesty, and they are willing to defend Allah by any mean, anyway, even if it is so clear. Why Allah want to say to him, "Don't be one of those who accuse of lies"? If Muhammad will not do that, it doesn't make sense.
Amen, brother.
You know.
Well, brother, I'm enjoying this, and unfortunately, I gotta leave. But you and I will be in touch, and we'll decide when we can come back and join you again next week, and we'll continue doing this. But thank you so much for this honor.
I'm honored to have you, my friend and my brother, and I'm sure people here they are happy to hear you. and maybe next time you'll be in the camera, and I will, and people, they can call you right away, and they can, ask you the questions, and I think many of them, they are excited to talk to you and to know you better.
Amen. I just want to close with this. Gentleman by name, or somebody by name Saul, was asking a question about why are there different Bibles? I'm sorry, there are different Bible translations based on the original. And my question to you, back to you, is why are there different Quranic translations, not to mention different Arabic Qurans? I'll leave you with that thought. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, bro. God bless. Thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And what about we don't even have the Quran you have today. What is the Quran? When the Christian, he says to you, the Bible, the version of King James, we are talking about translation of the King James. As simple as that. All of them, they translated from the original manuscript. Now, you Muslims, you have your Quran from who? From Hafs. Hafs is a liar. According to Muslims, according to your reference, according to your books, Hafs is a liar and he's a thief. Say hello to Hafs. And as you see, even your prophet himself, he don't believe he's a prophet, he don't believe he's a Muslim, and he don't believe in Allah, and Allah is giving him a warning. Don't accuse me of lying to you, otherwise you will be one of the liars.